What's going on, everybody? Doc Average Gamer Guys here, back with another Last Day on Earth raid. And today we have pppcat that we're going to be jumping into. Not a great base, a lot of level 2 walls, some level 1, plenty of crates. There's going to be a good amount of stuff that you're going to be able to pull out of here, but nothing fantastic. This is how I'm coming prepared for this raid. It is very individualized and very compartmentalized, so we're going to need to bring a bunch of hatchets with us. I don't know exactly if the interior walls are level 2. We will kind of find that out, but I do recommend bringing a handful of just regular hatchets and then some iron hatchets as well to break down some level 2 walls. So let's get into it. Okay, so we are in. We're going to head over here. There is plenty of spikes. The space is going to basically have them all the way around it, which isn't too terrible. Can utilize this. This is essentially the section that we're going to be breaking around and into. You could you have a couple of options here. First option you have is actually to break down this window right here. That's going to get you into this compartmentalized section. You could take out one of these level 1 walls as well if you wanted to do that, to kind of move through here. You can also break down these spikes, and there is an opportunity where you can get right here on my cursor. You can utilize one of the tanning racks essentially to kind of like use it as a blocker, kind of very similar to the motorcycle trick, if you do decide that you want to do that. I'm going to actually enter through, I think, right here, and we're going to utilize the level 1 wall to bust this open. Just so that we can get in here. This right here is also an option. I don't know if this is going to block the zombies, but really you don't need to go. There's really nothing much of value here in these last 3 sections. You get a couple of workbenches here that you could choose to take down, but now we're going to start cracking through on these level 2 walls. Kind of work inside to the interior. Got some more level 1. We're basically just going to bust through the walls to get into the main section here, and we'll work the rest of these chests. I then stay on the left hand side here basically to work all the way up, which is good, and then we'll get into essentially like the main house area right here. This will bring our zombies, and we'll take care of these, and we'll be back to show you what's in the crates. Okay, we got the zombies taken care of, and essentially this is where you're going to be at. This was the other section here that you could bust this wall down, and you could actually use, again, this tanning rack in order to essentially be a blocker to force the zombies out. I don't think we're going to have to worry too much about that. So we've got, what, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 8 chests or so. 2, 4, 6, 7 chests. We can, and we may end up breaking into this section, but I don't believe anything is actually in there at the moment. So we're going to give these a couple of whacks. This stuff opened up for us, and we shouldn't have any problem. I do not have fish sticks going right now. We should not have any problem getting any of these opened up. All right, we're gonna start with the farthest back here. We got some good food options, and my lack of healing there. Get topped up on water. Got plenty of carrots, so lots of other good healing options and items for you. We'll take care of these zombies here, and we'll jump back. Okay, we're back. We did utilize some berries in here. We got this organized really quick. I'm gonna go ahead and just take some carrots and actually just probably replace our healing items with carrots. We should be fine to be able to do that. Keep cracking open these crates here. So not bad. We got a little bit of iron. Got some nails if we want that. Batteries are pretty good. This is just gonna kind of be an assortment of loot here, kind of throughout the whole thing. We do get an electronic circuit, which is nice. A little bit of oil, a little bit of gas. Sorry, I said oil. Crack this down. We do get some weapons and a good stack of meds, so that's pretty nice. And we'll take out this last batch of zombies, and we'll finish this one up. Okay, we took care of that. We're gonna crack the last crate here, and that really should be it. Again, we might take out a couple of these workbenches just on our way out, depending on what we were able to find here. Another good thing that you are going to see is we do have some good coupons here, which is pretty nice. So I think this is probably a pretty optimal way to get in this base. Just to kind of review that again really quick. Excuse me, really quick. Fourth wall section in level 1, then you're going to take down, I believe this was a level 2 wall, and then you have kind of just a smattering of level 1 and level 2 walls all the way to get back up into the top here. So just kind of keep that in mind. But again, you've got some food and a little bit of paint. You've got a whole bunch of carrots and berries here in this top crate. You've got a just kind of assortment of different, you know, kind of loose loot there. You've got essentially some metal and some stone in this crate. You've got a little bit of armor. I don't even know if it's worthwhile for us to take this. I do and would like to take those bandages, so we'll come back for that. We have some leather, which is pretty good. We got plenty of seeds. I'll probably personally end up taking the seeds just because I end up needing some of those. And then finally we have some a crate here with a little bit of wood and some ration coupons in it. So we're gonna go ahead and fill the chopper up. We are gonna do the trick here and probably just secure at least a handful of these things. We'll drop that in. I'm gonna drop this in. Don't really need either of those two things. I guess this is pretty good. And honestly, I may just save my hatchets, to be honest. I guess we could take this. That is actually okay. And then let's just go ahead and we'll drop this in here. We'll drop that. We take all of that. Definitely want the coupons. Ironically enough, I do want the wood. Hammers isn't bad. These aren't bad. Nothing really good stacks of any of that. We may just take a stack of these, but we'll be back to get filled up here once we do our trick. So go ahead and we will knock that out. But really quickly, just a quick showcase of the loot. This is what we're taking here on our first run. Okay, we are back in here. We're gonna fill the rest of this up just very quickly. We definitely do want the coupons. I'll take some leather. And the seeds are actually important for us. So this is kind of how we'll fill this up. Then we'll take a look here at just topping up the rest. And very much dependent on what you need here, what you're kind of looking for. Honestly, I'm just kind of inclined to take mostly food. Come back here and take these seeds. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Cameras can have lenses in them, so that's not too bad. It's not too terribly bad. I guess we'll just top up with the rest of this. I will go ahead and let's just see. So again, crack this open. This does have a furnace in it. I do believe this furnace actually does have a little bit of metal in it, so that's just one thing to kind of keep in mind. I'm gonna go ahead and actually just crack this wall. A couple more benches here. We'll crack this wall just to show you what this looks like. Oh, or we won't, because we are out. Okay, we have 2 additional slots here. That's guess we'll top up with take a little bit of food. I'm gonna take one of these. Take one of these hammers. And so to finish this one up here, this is the last section of our loot. Again, not a great base, not a terrible base. A lot of food, which is never a bad thing to grab. Some decently refined materials, not a ton. But if you are looking for food, a little bit of heals, and some a few things that you can recycle. Not too bad off overall for the raid. So pppcat. We took that one down. Just a quick plug here, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for stopping in. Hopefully this base overview was helpful for you as you get into your raids. We are and do have a raid playlist if you would like to check that out. Be sure to stop back in as we're constantly updating that as we go on and raid. So hopefully this is a good resource for you. And with that, I've been Doc, Average Gamer Guys. We'll close it out. Happy raid.